Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. We are doing the Rising event today. Yes. Hi, John. Hi, yes. We are doing the Rising event. If you don't know what the Rising event is, it is a Final Fantasy event that is, basically an event that celebrates the anniversary and the life and rebirth of Final Fantasy XIV anniversary, and it is more or less the biggest celebration of Final Fantasy there is, next to the Fan Fest. The game has been around for a long time. It's like 11 years now. 11 years, almost 12 now. We've been around for a long time now, so there's been a long time. We have been doing this for quite some time, and it's just like when you're around for a while, it's nice to sit back, appreciate. It's like when you think about it, it's like there are things here that you remember. It's like there are stuff about the rising past risings and stuff, and it's like when you think about it, it's there's so many things that you just reflect on and stuff. And 2020, 2021 has been really chaotic. It's nice to have a rising again. So, with that in mind, let's get to the gameplay, shall we? See here, is the audio good? Yeah, I think the audio's audio's pretty good. All right, there we go. You can see I'm very similar nature. To save myself the pain of being nuked out of existence, I have decided to world visit immediately. Let's see here. Rising calm. Kipling Shaka is looking around consternation. Taco events. Hi, what's up? Gloria, what an astonishing coincidence. Well, it's not really a coincidence, really. What do you mean, who am I? Kipling Shaka, reporting from Raven. Tell me a visitor from another world, remember? Yeah, that other world guy was actually Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 a while ago. He popped up and things happened. Anyway, this is perfect. I can use your assistance on our story. Assuming you have time that is, and the time that is. Here's the thing. This recently unusual visitor cut through Gedania's markets like a scythe, and forced me to purchase every Nimia lily available. I mean, all of them. What purpose, how you ask? Oh, my friend, I sense the answer to that question provided basis my next scoop. I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to a mysterious flower fancier. For all accounts, he and his cargo hold of lilies departed for Ul'dah. Not wanting the trail to grow cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad, boarded an airship myself. I was quickly reminded how chasing a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and its people well enough, don't you? Let's say you lending a hand in my investigative efforts. Be happy to. Sure, why not? Wonderful. There's no time to lose. Actually, I'm not too sure if this is the Noctis girl, or I don't know if this is the Noctis girl or the Lightning girl. It could be both. First things first, we plan to visit the nearest drinking establishment. Local tavern is always the best place to take out tidbits of gossip and rumor. I run into so many reporters in this game. I don't know how many, how you pick up. Let's see here. Go. Hey Momodi, what's up? My, those are some serious faces. What can I do for you this even? Hey, well, we have this thing, you know. We're playing reporter, are we? Sounds like fun. Let's hear your questions, Fen. Ahem. We're trying to track down a particular someone who purchased a suspiciously large number of Nimia lilies in Gridania. We're transporting them here to Ulda. Any idea who this person might be? We've got a fair share of traders coming and going, and a large shipment arriving in the city hardly a noteworthy occurrence. Now that you mention it, I remember this foreign minstrel fellow who came in just the other day. Said he pulled in from Gridania and needed help hauling a delivery to Alchemist Guild. He's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did get his name though, strangely enough. The name is Traveler, arriving from Gridania with a sizable cargo to move. That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off at a possible dead end with the Alchemist, I suggest you fish more information inside the quicksand. After all, when can you find some more gossipy adventures crammed in one spot? That makes certainly sense. Between the two of us, however, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele, while you chase down our upper lead Alchemist Guild. What do you think? Yeah, leave it to me. I'll do it. When you'll be that'll be our plan. Once you have spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and we'll discuss any new revelations. Ah, pineapple juice. Pineapple juice. John, I'm drinking pineapple juice, so you might be proud of me. I am doing it for the throat. So we are going to Severin at Alchemist Guild. Severin is a bit of an odd duck. He is. I'm pretty sure you know who that is, if you've done the alchemist stuff. I'm just gonna bounce my way over there. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Also, I'm doing this on Blue Mage, because Blue Mage is my main, and I will not tolerate anybody talking shit about Blue Mage. But, you know, it's just... I love Blue Mage. Blue Mage is good. I mean, where else can you just absolutely break the game? I mean, when you break the game when you do this... I love it. Tsukiyomi's attack. Just spend Tsukiyomi's attack anywhere you want. Hi, Severin. What's up? Ah, my loyal assistant. What brings you to the guild at this hour? Ha! Is I paid attention to mundane concern of timekeeping. Have you some stimulating morsel of esoteric wisdom to share? You brought questions? For a tabloid piece? Begged you, a troll to academic exertion, have even a moment to spare on such trivialities? You sound so offended. But just a moment. Perhaps there's a shred of scholarly value to this after all. Why do you vaguely recall the flamboyant character of whom you speak and his request to process a vast quantity of floral material? 'Tis laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, but I decided to task my subordinates. If you wish to discuss the tedious details, Dietrich is your man. Dietrich, I think it's Dietrich. I'll go talk to Dietrich. Dietrich, hi. Hi. Dude, hi. You fan-crit looking dude. Why must I should be delighted to assist you. I have events regarding the large delivery of Nemia lilies. Yes, the guild did accept a task involving said flowers, as commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. Though I cannot reveal the nature of what we produced, I can tell you that it will be distributed among the populace at the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, then I might suggest to speak to the gentleman himself. Oh, okay. We get to talk to Yoshi P then. Let's go back to the quicksand. Adventures Guild. Let's see. Kippy, what have you... Kippy on the lake, what is your wisdom? Oh, Juice. Adventure, you're back. Did Alchemist offer any new information? To summarize, the famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned to manufacture some yet unknown item to be handed out during the Rising. Oh, I hardly agree we should speak to him directly. As luckily the habit, I discovered he means to put on performance at Ruby Road Exchange. It's time for one of my patented on-the-spot reviews, don't you? If we hurry over, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Okay, hold on. BGM higher, master volume a little higher, just to make sure that it's all caught. In case he does something crazy and magical and musical and stuff, just in case something happens. Hi, minstrel. Greetings, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt, but are you a famous wandering minstrel, are you not? I am indeed. Look who you brought to see me. For that aught I might do for you, fine people. Been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned out to alchemists, not to mention your plans to distribute the results of your work. Why did you... Well, you see, it looked really kind of sus. Right for the Raven. Experience what? What do you learn from the task of alchemists to create? Coral out of the bag all for you all to spell? No, I was hoping you might tell us. Good. And my surprise remains unspoiled. The plan, you must know, is right handled bottles of Potpourri, all in sundry during the Rising. As in flowers mixed with spices? Aromatic stuff you see in bowls and parlor tables and the like? Very same. Except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to alchemy wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. Yet, even without such enhancements, the sin of illuminated lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. Rising at a time of remembrance, a mourning, A time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who lost friends and loved ones in several Umbral era calamity. Oh God. It's my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a modicum of peace during this oft-times melancholy memorial. Oh my. A genuinely lovely idea. Only just this moment, we were making arrangements for showcase humble talents where I shall hand out Potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I am glad we met ere inadvertently spread word of our little surprise gift. Rest of you now have sufficient detail to write your article? Oh yes, I have plenty to work with, thank you. Splendid. Now that you join the inner circle this week, yes, we play a role in the performance. Oh boy. You need your friends, so I really wish your assistance in passing out the potpourri. I can't supply the crowd of the show, but it will be most helpful if you deliver bundles from other part of town. Oh, we'd be happy to. And it would only help you flesh out the story. Thank you. I'll hand these out with care. Back to the Quicksand adventure. Now bundles fair, we can sure cover folk from every corner of the city. Sure, why not? Let's go to the richest hive of scum and villainy. We're low on helping hands, to tell the truth. This has worked out for the best. Please, come and meet me at Ruby Road Exchange when you're finished with your task. Oh, it's always rare. Hey, Lampy! Lunchtime! Lunchtime for the money lenders. I mean, Stroll, what else do you have to say? Our performance draws near. Many times I have taken the stage of my life, yet the thrill and anticipatory terror never fails to run through me. Oh, that's very obvious. Oh, that hits. That hits. Decorations are good this year, though. I hate to say no, taking the stage. Holy crud. Wow, yeah, it's like, okay. Well, what do you talk about, Kipla? Let's get to work, shall we? Oh, okay, so are we doing the little waiting game thing again? Oh no, okay, it's just cutscening. Alright, go sleep, John. Where are those pants? Pants are kind of neat. What is it you're giving out there, adventurer? Ah, I know the scent. Enemy a lily, yes? Mm-hmm. A flower is often placed in the graves of the fallen, a practice which I am, alas, intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? Well, you see, it's fake. Perhaps this perfume does remind me of a peace of repose rather than violence which took our companions with us. Seems the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For car-to-do veterans as ourselves, season of the rising can be a torment, and a throbbing pain of an old wound. I'll keep this bundle close, I think, and breathe in its calm when I feel my thoughts turning grim. Keeping busy, have you, Gloria? I know it's a rising and all, but it tickles me to see a hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand girl. Yeah, well, that's I've never grown out of it. I mean, you see this neck of mine? It's like this neck of mine. It's really big and it's swollen and it's massive. It's like you see, his neck is just really tough. I mean, it's thick with muscle from nodding. Mm-hmm. I mean, ever since the first time how we met, you've always been the type to lend aid where it's needed. You haven't changed one bit. Makes me happy, it does. Not to mention a little misty-eyed. How agreeable nodding, less indeed. The good you've done for folk will linger on. The unshakable foundation for your future. Keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll all be better for it. All agreeable nodding. Here, why don't you let me have whatever bundles you got left, and I'll put them down together with the ones I took for your friend. Leave my basket on the guild counter. I'll guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising's over. I think I need to pull the bottom layer down just a little bit because it's clipping into my my words just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. It's just Momodi took an ungodly amount off my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of work. We go and see the minstrel and let him know we completed our task. I'm seeing a little bit of flaw with my new layout, and like it's the bottom part here where my mouse is. I need to clip it down, clip the bottom part down here just a little. Where between here and here, and carve this out underneath the UI. Just take this this whole section out right here, just so that the UI is a little cleaner. Other than that, it's just about perfect. Just completely kitcheny. Pots and pans and all the good things. Aha! What are we being pulled into now? Hi. The porter and our most qualified assistant returned. Performance went well. Now let's say, what are your star research? Are townsfolk willing to share any moving material? Yes, they were unexpectedly forthcoming. Regaled with many anecdote who lived through the calamity, and privileged to hear the most treasured memories of those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing through town, questioning adventures and taking notes. As Dalamud descended even lower, the streets erupted into chaos. The where I fled with my younger brother back to the border relative safety. I less than a few prudent friends and colleagues might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it. There are things I cannot say, should not forget. There are things that blossom when my mind when breathing that Potpourri's perfume. I enjoyed this collaboration this day, adventurer, and I shall attempt to write a piece of justice. What I say to you, Rising Comet's title. Yeah, I think that's great. How fitting. I look forward to reading it. And two, that's the starting of a new composition. Verse dedicated to continuing safe passage of those who ascend the path of catastrophe and despair. Oh, here we go. Ruins haunted. Greetings, warrior light. Oh, wow. Need me alarmed. This world exists without your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, perhaps not. What a pleasure it is to welcome you here again, Gloria. And what a pleasure that your chosen trail should run alongside mine for so long. On a day such as today, I hope you will forgive me a brief respite of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in troubled land, and the quest for its salvation consumed me every moment. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived but flourished. Victory we owe to those who persevered alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. Yet it is you whom I speak, for inaudible adventurers. "10 years is a long time, yes, but for me the number holds no special significance. Simply count a passage of days. Success, however, would not come without an accumulation of daily effort. That's what makes the milestone worth marking. Thank you for staying the course with us these many years." I will keep making plans for this world for the foreseeable future. It's become a part of my life, to see it grow in this adventure in itself. Rest well, warrior light. Our grand convergence of events approaches. May the road upon you, which you embark, become the greatest of all journeys. Till we meet again, my friend. A moving rendition. Now I really must head home to write that article. You have my gratitude, Gloria. I'm still floundering in the street without your assistance. Till we meet again. And you've received one umbrella. A great many lives were lost in calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet as the survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era we have salvaged. To you, the champion and vanguard our efforts, I dedicate these verses. Scarred by the falling of fiery stars, the land is reborn with new life. Gods there are struck by echoing roar. Heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom and death in bloody inferno untamed. But unbroken hope from a sky long undimmed shall the darkness of Eld be reclaimed. Oh, that's ominous. A merciless gale, an unending road, if this path be we are fated. And pray be our dawn in a rift betwixt worlds, your soul spins light unbaited. I really must apologize for pressing you into service for our Potpourri scheme. I take you to consider adventurers as falling wanderers and call upon the assistance of your kind without little reservation. As for the gifts themselves, they are under a reason why you chose the Nimio Lily. Traditionally, the bloom is said to represent a prayer for safe passage. The way yet ahead yet promises more hardship. I wanted, at the very least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road for the coming journey. Not gonna lie, I feel kind of emotional right now. Great 8. The Great 8. Complete the rest of Rising Calm. It's a sentimental anniversary this year. Yes, yes, yes. Like it really hits you. Really hits you. It hits you this year, and I feel like it just sends chills up your spine. But it just feels very much like you're this is it feels like like you've stepped out at the end of your journey, but at the same time you're on the road to a new one, and it's very, very strange. It's like the like watching The Hobbit. I mean, no, not The Hobbit. The first Lord of the Rings movie. Watching Bilbo just wander off, and knowing he left a ring on the table. You know, it's like it's the inevitable sense that something new is going to happen. And it's very, very interesting. It feels great, but it feels very melancholy at the same time. Melancholy. It's a melancholy passing. And it feels very incredible, to say the least. I don't know how to feel about it, you know? It feels very, very different. Well, I just wanted to do the Rising on stream. Do it with everyone. Like, you know, just get my thoughts out on how I feel. Like I feel about how the story has been so far. I feel like it's been very, very good. I don't have any misgivings on how they're going to handle the rest of the story. Like, a friend of mine is worried that they're going to drop the ball at the end of the story. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen at all. I have absolutely no doubt they're going to be fine. but I do feel we are in for a ride, and it's going to be exciting. And I feel they're doing the best they can. They're listening to their player base. They are listening to everybody involved. It is a wonderful game, and we're learning so much about everybody in the game, in the storyline, and everybody in the and everybody who works here. You it's like when you have so much care and love and attention for this game. It's like there's so much you can support and have and feel for it. It's like there's nothing wrong with loving doing what you love, you know? Like, it's great, really great. And when you love this game and love everything about it, it's like, you know, there's so much attention, love and respect for everything here. Is just awesome. And I feel like the Rising really symbolizes just how good everything has come out to be. So, you know, it just feels really good. I'm glad that I was here for the last 10 years, 11 years. Even through the tough times of 1.0, even when I started a little bit in 1.0, even though I had only a few days of 1.0, it's like it was still rough back in the day, even though it potatoed my computer, but it's still great. It really is still great just to see things go through. That being said, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to actually do an actual stream later on if I can. I may be doing some clean today and whatever, but for now, I'll be doing something actually doing something later on. So, we'll see what we can do. All right. So for now, we'll end here, and we'll pick up later on. Okay. We'll do something later on. See you guys.